everyone, Frater Metal here, and welcome to the sequel to the game I played. I think I did commentary over Portal. Let me, actually, I have to pause the recording to find out. But we're back with 1080p and my Xbox controller connected and everything. Okay, we're back. Welcome to Portal 2, the sequel to Portal 1. We're gonna have a courtesy call with this core. Yeah, the cores are actually going to communicate with us more directly. That's a nice little feature. That blue one, we're gonna meet him soon. But first, we have the situation. So, in Portal 1, you defeat GLaDOS. She's deactivated, I guess. Destroyed, in a way. Michelle, the character of the game,
Good morning.
protagonist.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Isn't it with... zoom in button. Okay. Alright. Controller. Horizontal look type normal. Enabled. Okay.
Good.
That's
you will hear
the
a buzzer.
ticket.
When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Nice art.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
So, you get captured at the end of Portal 1 after escaping in a way.
You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call
Hello?
is to inform you
Anyone
that
in
all
there?
test subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
non-emergent
gonna
from
open the
suspension
door?
at this
Ha! Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
So that character, that blue core, is voiced by Stephen Merchant.
You all right down
Some
there?
kind of British
Can you hear
comedian.
me? Hello?
Not really familiar with him, but you'll see. You'll hear. He's funny.
Most test
Very
subjects
funny.
do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Hey,
If
look,
you're
I wasn't
familiar
gonna mention
with
this to you, but I'm in pretty hot
John
water
Oliver,
here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hear that one. I hear that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, you got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
So, similar to John Oliver,
Off you go.
news reporter, a very funny guy, very similar humor.
Just march on through that hole. That's the spirit. Good luck.
Hello.
Pitch is
and again,
different, of
welcome
course.
to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergent...
Hang on, let me change something about this controller. Bring up that sensitivity. Maybe, yeah, a little bit more. Done.
testing protocols. Testing can continue.
That's better.
These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open,
clearly.
and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
So, there's a character, again. What should I say? What do I have to say? Oh yeah, John Oliver, really good at reporting the news. Not really dialectical, not really about the cause and effect relationships entirely, but he's pretty good. And he's very funny. Sometimes in an odd way, but funny nonetheless.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
So we're kind of going
particle
through
field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
So this is much like the beginning of Portal 1, but in a different way, We got different elevators. Everything's kind of collapsed, but only somewhat. That's how it is. Things lay around for a while.
Relax,
Nature takes
lie
over.
on your back and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Well, you better pop your ears, I guess. Okay. Yep, this trick again. Oh, I can't push this button anymore. Maybe I can push it here. Oh, I get it. That changes where the blue portal is. There's a character again. She's got boots now. So now it makes sense that she doesn't take damage from falling. Okay, and then this should make the blue right over here. So this game came out in 2011, and I beat it 2 or 3
Good.
times.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
I have actually not really played this game in quite a few years, like since maybe 2015 or so. So, hope you don't mind me being kind of rusty.
By a manner of Animal King, Sentient Cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Well, that had no conclusion. That's ominous.
Hey! You made it! There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? Oh! Hello?
Again, no fall
Can you see
damage.
the portal gun?
So it's more like Super Mario Odyssey than Super Mario 64, you know.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Ominous. So what I was gonna say is that I'm somewhat familiar with the way this game is. So use the trigger buttons or a mouse key to use your portals. Now we are playing with portals. We can place them on white walls like these, but they do need to have some space. Needs to be enough space for a portal. You can't put it over. Oh, you can put it there, kind of. And there. But not on the computer. See, that's not a wall. So, I hope recording is going okay.
Some
I'll probably
emergency
stop
testing may
recording when
require
I'm done
prolonged
with this
interaction
part.
with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
Oh, no response to doing that, huh? No camera shy achievement here. Although there is an achievement you can get in, I think, the penultimate chapter of the game. I guess I'll try to go for it.
If you
It's
feel that a
really
lethal
funny.
military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
More about that Animal King takeover, huh? So there's a lot to this game. You can kind of skip the first game if you really want to, if you don't really care. Oh, and you can also get this on the Nintendo Switch. So check it out.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, Smooth Jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so much for Smooth Jazz. No response again. Oh yeah, the thing is about there's something like the camera shy achievement here. It's in penultimate chapter. It involves our friend Wheatley over there, and he'll have some things to say. So that is funny stuff. As he's a funny character.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
I think I was gonna say something about fungi, but I forget. Whoop. They help things grow, like this ground. Really gross, you might say, but it's alive! It's alive! Oh, yes. Unreason. I don't understand this. Lots of math. Oh, boy. I remember college. I remember my days in college. They were not easy with those math classes. Calculus, statistics, econometrics, my oh my. Oh yeah,
If the Enrichment Center is
Super
currently
Mario.
being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
So the thing about Super Mario Odyssey compared to 64, for example, and really, I think, and also Galaxy has no fall damage either. And the difference is that Mario is like involved in mushrooms, I guess. Like there's Cappy in Odyssey, and Cappy is a ghost, and the ghost kind of keeps him alive. And ghosts tend to be metaphors for fungi, I'd say. Now, I'm not really sure how well it works, but it kind of works in that way to keep people alive, sort of. At least they transfer nutrients when they are given the opportunity to, keep some, work with some stuff. They become cooperative if you give them the right environment. Try to be friends with them, so to speak. I think I'm missing something. Oh yeah, more buttons. Okay, so this will drop a cube. And then that... Okay, so what I want to do is pop a portal there. Okay, so I push this one to drop the cube. That to keep it from falling into the sludge. Now that sludge will kill us, but we will be able to respawn, like in many other games. Our character Chell will just kind of fizzle away and
Well done.
show up
The Enrichment
back
Center
in
reminds
dry
you that
land.
although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Science! Science is something else, I'll tell you what. I personally am a man of business, but business and science, they call it economics the dismal science, because people don't really understand it. Or rather...
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Well, the ideas of sharing in business are not so common as, the regular old, you give and I take mentality, let's say. Long story short. And I feel like sharing is more healthy, if you ask me. Okay, we got a cube. We got a portal up there. Momentum time. Alright. Let's just pop a portal down to get that down. Can't fall through there, oddly enough. Okay. Excuse me, cube. Let me just grab you and head on the roo.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Alright. Okay, then now we gotta place the portal where we go, not where we start to fall in. See, the orange one is the one we cannot control at this point in the game. But we shall soon get both portals to work with. We got some strange sound effects coming along. Oh, look at that. This kind of phases through the ground. Oh well. Again, this game came out in 2011, but it took advantage of all the capabilities of the hardware at that time. You know, it came out in like the kind of the end of the cycle of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Right now I'm using it, by the way, with an Xbox One controller because I like that. It feels nice and solid, the buttons feel strong, and so forth. So now that we have that, we are ready to flip. Nope, we are not ready to fly on through. There, now we're ready.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Oh, how polite. Yes, not everyone is ready for testing now. Hope I didn't breathe on the microphone, I just adjusted it.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Well, who needs safety when you got long fall boots and respawns and all that?